What should the ADHD and autism assessment process look like? I hear a lot of people talk about their interactions with their medical providers that is not neurodiversity knowledgeable, much less inclusive. It's also presented by the people telling these stories as if this is accepted and how it's supposed to be, because we think of medical people as the experts, as people to be trusted, and well, this is the way it is, so this is the way it should be. But it's not. My ADHD assessment was about 10 years ago. I know a lot has changed there, but I also, thinking back, had a very different experience than most people. And it's not necessarily actually because my psychologist was neurodiversity inclusive in his paradigm, but because the process of getting it was different from what I hear a lot of people experience. So I want to share that. Perhaps present this way as a possible way that we should be looking at assessments for people. I went to my PCP and said, I think I might have ADHD. I got connected with this psychologist. I started seeing him and just going as therapy. In very ADHD fashion, I forgot I started going to him to see if I had ADHD or not. And in seeing him and talking about my day-to-day struggles, how I interacted in the sessions, what my thought processes were, my communication styles, all of these elements, he's like, hey, you do have ADHD. And I had completely forgot about it. I think that was a very effective approach. It wasn't very intrusive, it wasn't intense, I wasn't overthinking because I wasn't even thinking about the assessment. And that makes me think, should this be how we are approaching these assessments? It's not like taking a test where you're like doing things, and it's more organic, it's less stressful. It has other benefits as well, where the person doing the ADHD assessment is just assessing all of it. And if you're going to someone who could do these kinds of assessments, who is knowledgeable in the spectrum of neurodiversity, they could also pull out like, oh, I'm seeing some autistic traits here too, etc. Then you don't have these extraordinary costs for these assessments, but rather you're receiving ongoing treatment and guidance while also having your lived experience seen. Of course, all of this comes with the caveat that the person that you're seeing has to be knowledgeable about being able to assess ADHD and or autism in this way. There's also really great need for medical providers across the country to become neurodiversity aware, educated, and inclusive in their paradigm. No longer pathologizing ADHD, autism, and all the other neurotypes, recognizing them as legitimate neurotypes, and also being able to have the patient-affirming language, communication that we need to feel seen without microaggressions and gaslighting. It's very important, and we are so far behind.